Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, I'm your host, J-Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we spoke to someone who wants us to infiltrate the Revanites, a sect of Sith who believe in the power of Darth Revan, somebody who is considered to be a heretic in the eyes of the Emperor and Dark Council. Now, what's funny is that Varel might actually be considered to be somewhat of a Revanite herself, though she doesn't exactly adhere to the same principles. She has a similar mindset in that she feels that the Empire could be doing things much, much differently. Here is Dozoon. He is apparently the Revanite spokesperson. Let's see what he has to say.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
What is this place?
This place is our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Why would a Jedi join the Sith? And what do you mean by something more?
As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
What do you mean, reborn? What was Revan's final fate?
Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force. The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
That doesn't explain why the Sith think you're heretics.
The Dark Council sees our beliefs as a threat to its power. Maybe the Council's right. But if the Council falls, it falls because it's weak. Revan mastered the light side and the dark side, war and peace. We seek to walk the same path. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
Then I look forward to learning.
Around you, you'll find your new teachers, Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Excellent. Alright, so let's go ahead now and speak to Elder Revanite Jorval. Vet was approving of our conversation choices. That's always good. Alright, this is Elder Revanite Jorval. Another player here, Skull, the heroic victor.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good. But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
What?
You totally lost me.
Consider carefully, for every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
One way or the other. I'm ready to find out.
Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn, remade.
Tell me more of this.
Go, and you'll see. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
I comprehend what you mean.
Go. Free yourself from the life you've made. The petty choices, the mistakes, the oaths sworn. All of it will be washed away. It will be terrible. It will be glorious. When the deed is done, and you have reached the end of the cave, return to me.
I comprehend what you mean. Really? That's like saying to someone, I am giving you the bare minimum of my attention, and I accept what you are saying. That's basically what Varel just said. I like it. Damn Gundarks. Alright, there is the,
Is that Revan? Impressive secret shrine thingy.
Yeah, right? I totally agree. It's funny because the voice actress for, Vet is Mission Vow. Alright. There is Revan. Spooky. Well, that's kind of painful now, isn't it? Vet, where are you? I need some healing. Alright. So we're back over at the Revanite camp right now, and that was what Jorval was saying was our rebirth process. Let's see how he thinks we did, I guess.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn. Your old life, everything you were, all of it is dead, buried inside that cave.
What was that place? It was strange.
Darth Revan's shrine. Every piece of Revan's life that we've recovered is in that cave. It's the last thing initiates see before dying. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
It feels different. Just different.
So it should. You've done well, and I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite, choosing allegiance to us first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now, and may the Force make you strong.
Alright. Choose a belt. Choose common data crystal. Obviously common data crystal. Now let's speak to Ladra for the Mask of Revan.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
The Master demand... First of all, before I even go into that, damn. The anti-aliasing on this is pretty terrible. At least on the shadows.
How often does the Master ask that someone be killed?
The Master doesn't have to ask. He trusts me with that burden of judgment. I'm Ladra. Once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord, I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics. But I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
Your wisdom must be great, Ladra. Will you share it?
Of course I will. That is how I honor the Master. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
I have to do this to meet the Master.
Of course. The Master doesn't waste time with students. You must complete your initiation. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grathan. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a rain of blood and death.
You seem awfully obsessed with death.
Why are you so interested in it?
I'll give it a place of honor here in the compound, of course, so every Revanite can see it. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
Uh-huh. Torun! I think Ladra's got a screw loose.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Tarun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
Ladra asked me to talk to you.
I should have known. I'm to ritually prepare you for finding Revan's mask, then. It's unnecessary. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
I'm pretty sure Ladra's insane.
I can tell from talking to Ladra that she's lost her mind.
I'm glad you noticed. There is a fine line between worship and mindless obsession. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
Just want to point out, Ladra, the former personal assassin of a Sith Lord, would not be very happy with this.
Not sure I want a full-blooded Sith angry with me.
She doesn't need to know what really went on between us. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
Might keep it myself.
I'll bet that mask would look good on me.
I doubt it's in any condition to wear. Still, that would be better than giving it to Ladra.
So it's in the secure...
I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Looks like the mask is over in Grathan's compound. Yep, sure is. Alright, so I'll make my way over there, and we will rescue it in what Ladra says, a reign of blood and death. Sounds like fun! Alright, so here we are at Lord Grathan's estate, and we are going to focus entirely on the Mask of Revan mission, not doing the other story missions or other side quests that are here right now. I want to keep this to one succinct kind of story, as it were. And damn it, that elevator is too far away. Alright, well, we're waiting for the elevator right now. Oh, I almost walked right off. Good job, John. So far, we've seen that the Order of Revan is a bunch of, I don't know, thinkers, really? They don't really seem too active in getting others to their cause, but we don't see the recruiters, I guess. Okay, so it looks like the mask is over here in this direction, through this group phase area. Let's go ahead and enter the group phase and see what we can find. Oh yeah, bunch of baddies here.
Market value on this place must be sky high.
You're telling
me? My brain hurt trying to figure. You're good to go.
I know I am, thank you. There is a, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is, but that's certainly a thing. Give me the mask. Where is it? This way? Yes, this way. Oh, hello. So many stairs. I have to keep my figure after all. There she is. The Mask of Revan. She's like, really? Nobody gonna stop me now? Alright, I guess. Sure, why not, right? Why, thank you very much. I like the music. Oh, explosion! I don't know what that is, but... shield of some sort? Really? Really? Stand in front of my way? Get out of here, fool. Excellent. Well, there you go. We have successfully captured the Mask of Revan. Pretty simple. And now we'll make our way back over to the Revanite compound, where we can choose to give the masks to Ladra or Torun. Who will we give it to? Stay tuned. Alright, and we've arrived back here at the Revanite camp, and the question now becomes, who do we give the mask to? Do we give it to Ladra, or do we give it to Torun? And really, to be honest, I think this one's pretty clear-cut. Varel is not one for mindless chaos, death, and all the things that Ladra seems to be cherishing right now, so the only other choice would be to give it to Torun. I certainly would like to keep the mask myself, but I do want to complete this initiation, and Torun seems to be wanting to guide me along on that, so here you go!
By the stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She's mad, and you know it.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the Mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real somehow.
I went through a lot to retrieve this for you.
And the results are absolutely worthwhile. Allow me. I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
Isn't the whole point of this order to understand everything about Revan?
The point is to discover who Revan was and what made Revan powerful. The dark and the light. I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
Well, I hope she doesn't kill you. Let's go ahead and speak to Raymond then for the next portion of this quest.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
What ways are you talking about?
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
What would have to be done?
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
I'd expect nothing less. I'll do what's needed.
I'm glad to hear that. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Goody. We're now level 36. Excellent. And we'll make our way now to the first individual on this pilgrimage here called Morun. Alright, looks like I've found Morun. Let's see what he has to say for ourselves.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Morun Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Morin Dokas. I've come to prove myself worthy.
Very well. Then listen. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
I comprehend your meaning.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Okay. It was just he was merciful, it gave him an edge. Well, if you're doing something nobody else is, it certainly does give you an edge.
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Any suggestions on how to deal with this guide?
No. You will do this on your own. Seek the mercenary called SWTOR as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Alright, well, Vet didn't like that answer, but I'm speaking truth. She'll be more useful when she's powerful as well, just like anybody else would be, so now we'll make our way over to SWTOR. Alright, looks like we've found SWTOR. Let's see what this individual has in store for us. Looks like she's a Mandalorian.
Talkin'. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
It's true. I'm seeking the approval of the Inner Circle.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I see what you're saying.
I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
Alright. Defeat our foes. I can unearth history. I'll become mighty. Considering that we've already found the Mask of Revan, why not say that I can unearth history?
I'll learn all I can about Revan's past.
Fine. The Order has enough warriors. You might be able to serve. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I will be there soon.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our Master.
Alright. Last but not least, let's go ahead and speak to one Major Pathel. Major Pathel, it is I, your student.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Okay. Gotta admit, kinda curious. Why so upbeat?
You're awfully cheerful, aren't you?
A necessary precondition of living on the wall, I think. To keep healthy out here, one needs spirit. I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become Morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
I need no help to claim my rightful place.
Ha! I didn't think so. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We need to show our enemies the truth.
And we will, wherever we can. Not to say we shouldn't defend ourselves, but we won't become traitors to the Empire either. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
I think it's time that I be going.
Journey safely, and be proud to be a part of the Order of Revan.
Excellent. 3 pilgrims and 3 successful interviews. Looks like we're going to be able to become a member of the Order of Revan. Alright, let's go ahead and tell Raymond the good news here that I am one true pilgrim.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business, but the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
As it should be.
You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
You've been most helpful.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
Speaking of, do we get to see this Master yet? Looks like we need to speak back to Dozun again, so it looks like that our trials might be almost complete.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
I appreciate the chance.
The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
I promise I won't abuse your trust.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He will be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
I promise I won't abuse your trust. Well, really, like I said before, Varel is probably more of a Revanite than many think.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
As you decree, my lord.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
I thought the Master was a man.
The ruse serves its purpose. Besides, it felt appropriate. Revan's own gender is unclear in many of our records. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner, but you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
What makes the Order such a threat?
Revan came to Drummond Cass after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You really think Revan replaced the Emperor?
I do. It's the only way the puzzle pieces fit. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
We shouldn't let them get away with this.
We won't. It will take many years to free the Emperor, however, and first I need your help on a different matter. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
Why would he believe me?
I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
But I thought I was part of the Order.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and return back to Sandor and maybe tell him what we found. Maybe tell him not. Oh, Sandor!
The Master of the Lightsaber returns. He must have taken great willpower to leave the Revanite cultists alive long enough to investigate them. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
Alright, now, do we reveal the Revanite leader as the individual that we met? Or do we reveal the Revanite leader as this guy's master, Darth Charnas? I think, for a couple different reasons, we're going to lie and say that we met Darth Charnas. For one, having an order on my side in my quest for power is certainly useful. Two, eliminating a Darth would certainly help out our master, Darth Barris, I'd imagine. There'd be a power vacuum, and Darth Barris could simply just waltz right in, and no doubt he'd be grateful. And three, because Varel kind of believes in the Order, in a way. I don't necessarily think she adheres to all of its tenets, but they're doing something different. And that, in and of itself, in an empire where an emperor has apparently ruled for thousands of years, different is good in her eyes.
It was a man. I couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation, or... This. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
I can be very persuasive.
This is the amulet of my master, Darth Charnas, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
I'll leave you to it, then.
Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without alerting Darth Charnas. Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
I wish you the best.
You've done well. Now go, and beware of Charnas.
Alright. So we've succeeded in completing all the trials to become a member of the Order of Revan. And we have set a Sith apprentice against his master. All in a day's work for Varel. Find out what happens next time. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you want to watch another video from yours truly, click on the left-hand thumbnail. If you want to keep track of this channel and make sure you don't miss this series or any other, click on the right-hand thumbnail and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to hearing your feedback, so please post in the comments section below. Until next time, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.